Hey guys, this is Sroka here. I decided the other day somebody was talking to me about my weightlifting and everything and how everything's going. So I decided to do a video log type thing. I'm going to do these every once in a while. I do a lot of videos and stuff for my website, The Strength Agenda. You should check it out if you get a chance. There's a lot of good stuff on there, articles and stuff, and on nutrition and recovery and training and all kinds of things like that. But this is a little more personal. This is, me in particular and what I do and with my training and whatnot. So I'm gonna try and do these. If you have any questions or anything, feel free to comment either on the bottom of this video or contact me on Facebook or Twitter or something. Shoot me a question and I'll be happy to answer it for you. Right now, what we got going on is tomorrow afternoon we are leaving for the Arnold. Um, the Arnold Classic, in case you don't know, is probably one of the biggest sports festivals in the United States. It's in Columbus, Ohio, and I've always wanted to go, being a thrower and a Highland game slash like strongman, powerlifting, whatever competitor. I just always wanted to go, and so last year was the first year I got to go, but it was our national competition. It was like my first big meet, so I didn't really do a whole lot of sightseeing or going around to any of the booths or other things and whatnot, just because I was really nervous about competing. This time around, it's a little bit different. I've been competing and training with Glenn for a little over a year now, and I've just have made a lot of improvement. I still got a long ways to go before I get to my goal of making an Olympic team, but I just got a lot more improvement. There's been a lot more improvement made and whatnot. I've made a lot of friends and stuff, so I'm really looking forward to seeing a bunch of friends and acquaintances and stuff at this year's Arnold. Um, Back up just a hair, right after the American Open, which was probably one of my worst meets I've ever competed in. I bombed out in the snatch and by PR'd in the clean and jerk, so it was good and bad. Like about a week after the American Open, I jammed my wrist on a clean and really didn't think anything of it. Kept on training, kept trying to push. I really couldn't do jerks just because the rack position hurt, but I was able to clean. And then eventually got to the point where all I could do was snatch. Even the cleans hurt, and jerk. Even trying to do jerks from behind the neck, they started to hurt. And then eventually got to the point where even snatching was hurting. So I went to a doctor, got it checked out, and the diagnosis was severe tendonitis with a bone contusion. So I got it, put in a little brace, and I just did squats and pulls for about 2.5, maybe 3 weeks. And from there, I, just let it rest or whatever. And I came back about 3 weeks ago and started easing my way into the lifts. That first week took me a little. I just really did light weights, just worked back into everything. And then these past 2 weeks, I've been, I guess the best way I can equate it, because people keep asking me, how you're feeling going into the Arnold. The best way I can equate it is I was pretty much cramming like you would for a test, except I was cramming for this competition. Um, yeah, I talked to Glenn about it, and the best way he said to get me ready for this competition was to accumulate as many reps as possible over 80%. For me, 80% I think is like it's something like 118 in the snatch, and so anything over that, accumulating reps over that, and then for the clean and jerk, I believe it's like 155 or 156, something like that. My math could be a little off. Um, but yeah, so that was my, the past 2 weeks, that was my goal, is just trying to get the reps accumulated over 80% and just work on my timing and everything. My timing's still off a little bit, but it's coming back quickly. So I'm just hoping to. Well, first off, I want to get a total. I can't. I don't think mentally I can handle going to another meet not totaling, but I don't think it'll be an issue. We're opening pretty low, just just because my timing is off a little bit. My wrist still gets a little sore from time to time, so we're just playing it safe and opening pretty low, and then we're just gonna go from there and see what happens. Um, but overall, I'm really excited. I'm looking forward to the competition. It's like I said, I enjoy the Arnold. I'm really looking forward to going around, being able to see some different things, talk with some different people, meet some people, and whatnot. And I get to go with my teammates. I got Caleb, James, Chris, Mike, John, Jess, and Travis. We're gonna have a good time at the Arnold. Hopefully, they all do really well. It's also a Pan Am and World qualifier, so some of my old teammates, Kevin, Spencer, Rob, they're gonna be competing too, and hopefully, I get to see them, do well enough to either get on the Pan Am team or get on the World team. That'd be really cool. Um, it's not in the cards for me this year. I'm just gonna be completely honest. Just not quite there yet, but next year is for sure. For sure, I'm gonna be pushing to get on a Pan Am and World team. So that is it. It's kind of late here. I was just getting all my stuff packed, doing my laundry and whatnot, and making sure all my stuff was done so I can sleep in a little bit tomorrow. But yeah, I'm meeting up with James around 11:30 or whatnot, and we are going from there. So next time I do one of these, it'll be after the Arnold. Hopefully, I'll have some good results. Maybe give you some answer some questions that you guys may have. Please feel free, like I said, either comments on the bottom of this video or on my Facebook or my Twitter page. Get in touch with me, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. All right, take care.